you write here that the Apostle Paul was famous in hell.
Yes.
Why would a man of God be famous in hell?
Oh, because he's given so much trouble to the devil. Oh, you see, the devil was threatened by somebody like Paul. And I would love to think that I'm a threat to the devil. I would love to think that.
Oh,
but
you are.
I hope
in
you're right.
my case, you were.
Yeah, well,
you.
if I knew I was, it'd probably go to my head. But I would love it if I were famous in hell, so that I was a threat to the devil. I think one qualification for being famous in hell is to be a soul winner.
Yeah.
And there are people that don't even think about winning the lost. And you see, if you win a person to Jesus Christ, that means that one of Satan's has become one of God's.
That's right.
And then the devil now has your number because you've got one of his. And so I'd urge people, when I first went to Westminster Chapel, within a month, I remember asking the question, how many of you out there have never led a soul to Jesus Christ? Well, there was one man, his name was Bob George. He said, here I am, 60 years old, and I've never led a soul to Christ. And I felt so ashamed. Well, to fast forward, we eventually had Arthur Blessed come to Westminster Chapel.
That's right,
The man's carried a cross around the world.
Love Arthur.
The best decision I made in 25 years was to invite Arthur Blessed to Westminster Chapel.
Yeah.
He turned us upside down. He got us out on the streets witnessing. I had never done it in my life. And I thought, if I preach the gospel from the pulpit, that's good enough. And Arthur said, no, you need to talk to people one-to-one.
Yes.
And I had never done it, but I started doing it. And we started our pilot light ministry. And the first person to join us was that man, Bob George, who was so ashamed that he never led a soul to Christ. And he learned how to present the gospel to people. The last time I talked to him before he died, I said, Mr. George, how many people do you suppose you've led to the Lord? He said, well, it's over 500.
Oh,
over 500. He made up for lost
Praise
time.
God.
I would say he got famous in hell. So that's the idea. I want to be popular in heaven because the decisions I make are not to be popular on earth, but to make me popular in heaven. Amen. And then that is, you become a candidate to be popular or famous in hell. That's right. And that's what I want.